Jim, you'll be stunned as everyone else with the way the game played out there in the end.
No, I think we can all feel really frustrated. You know, supporters, players, and myself. Certainly, it's a hard one to dilute and look at it, and you know, accept that you've lost the game. You know, I would say 85% of that game we were well in control and playing good football and keeping control of it. There were always a wee threat. I felt that the team were up against maybe running out of ideas, and our formation at that point had slightly got the better. But I'm just committed a bit of suicide when it comes to defending. Defending's an art. I know how strongly I feel about that. I feel really passionate about how we defend, which is why I spend half my time at the side of the pitch roaring about organisation, but really poor decision making for all three goals. We can say their substitutions gave them a spark because they gave them something, yeah, because they got the goals. But you know, from our point of view, all three goals should have ended a lot better. You know, there's no individual errors. No individuals could have done better, but collectively we could have done better with our decision making, especially the second one when the goalkeeper comes and Aiden maybe gets caught wrong side and makes a good run behind, but one straight pass shouldn't be beat like that. You know, we lost the goal last week in a similar fashion. You know, we've went 75 minutes and never looked like getting cut open with that type of pass. But so your starting positions are as important as a defender. You've got to know where the strikers are around you, not allowing those runs into the channels. So I'm really disappointed, and you know, it's a harsh one to take, but we have to 35 games to get it right.
Were you worried about not putting the game beyond Airdrie, or were you confident in what you thought our abilities would be to see the game out?
I felt that, you know, get to the sort of, I knew it was getting near the 80th minute sort of thing. I thought maybe 10-15 minutes left, and I felt we were starting to get tired in certain areas, maybe the wider areas. Dylan's side, I thought he was starting to look tired. One of the strikers was looking tired. I was thinking about putting Eddie Malone on in the middle of the park there. But the goal sort of changes that. You know, I thought we were comfortable at that time, and it was a case of, well, if we don't get the second, you know, let's see out the game, because I didn't see. There's always a threat, but at that point I felt we were handling it fairly well, defending well, excellent. I thought Muzza was excellent in the middle of the park. I thought Jim Weir coming in done excellent, scored a great goal. But it's just it's really frustrating at times football when you suffer a defeat like that. You know, where a victory's been it's not snatched away, it's been thrown away.
So you feel almost we were the authors of our own misfortune, really?
I know when I watch the goals back how frustrated I'm going to be. I'm going to have to work at it to make sure it doesn't happen. So big loss, Andy Monroe, the last two games. Big loss, strength, power, heading. Big loss, you know, having to change the back four. Darren White out, playing Jimmy Bain. You know, but you've got the concentration for the full game. You know, there'll be tight games this year that we hope to win by the odd goal. That may well have been one of them that we have thrown away.
So you mentioned that it was a harsh lesson. That's what you'll be wanting the players to take from this. I would imagine that learn from this. You know, if we are 1-0 up,
yeah, it's learn. Look at where they could have done better, what they could have done better. Not just on the goals, but what they could have done better when we're on the front foot. The decision making, the type of runs. You know, when to track back. You know, when to match runners in the box. Because. You know, sometimes at the lower levels, you know, players tend to switch off at times. You know, certain areas that we need to look to improve on. But you know, you can't gift in the last 15 minutes 3 goals in a game of top, especially at home, because it's self-inflicted and, you know, really disappointing. But I've got to pick the players up Monday for training. I've got to get them reorganised for Thursday. I've got to get them focused for next Saturday. Ideally, I'd, you know, like 2 or 3 players back, you know, to give us a wee bit more depth, to give us a wee bit more selection. But the team that was out there was good enough to win the game, and should have won the game.
And it'll be hard to pick out positives when we're all stunned as that. I suppose for 80 minutes of the game, we were comfortable, we were on top, we looked like we were capable of.
Oh, I don't know when they get their first goal in, was it?
80th minute, I think it was.
3 goals in the last 10 minutes.
And 3 and 6.
It's just, for me, it's maybe an experience, it's maybe bad decision making, but we've made some of these type of errors during pre-season, but we've been good enough to get ourselves in the right manner. You know, the thing about the 2 goals we lost at Falkirk, so far on top in the game. You know, the game seemed put to bed, but you know, all being well, you know, that game we should have seen out. When we can't put the ball back in the net, we don't give goals at the other end. Similar type of goal, you know. So an area we need to work on, and I'll be focusing on that. Because, you know, we've got to keep drumming into players and drumming into them. Well, I want to play around the football. It's exciting to watch, and I think we're starting to show that, starting to see that. But at the end of the day, we just want a winning team. We're the nicest team in the world, but we want a winning team. Supporters want a winning team, and that's what I'll be judging on.
That's interesting. Okay, well, hopefully that'll come next week then, Matt. Thanks very much.